Alright, loading screen, new video finally. Sorry it took so long. Hopefully this video goes through pretty well. There's a bunch of stuff I want to kind of show you, or actually kind of talk about. Yeah, I have a list right here. Alright, so this time we're not going to go into custom duel, we're going to go into Pegasus. Switch out a monster. I fixed a couple bugs that are in Alpha 4. Oh, I just realized. Huh. Some of the text got screwed up there, but that's okay. Alright, so moving on. So I'm not sure if any of the alpha players really ran into the glitches I was aware about or any at all, but we'll go more in depth with that in a sec. Do a quick game. I added in some new monsters. They're not going to appear in this video, unfortunately, because I haven't set up the array that covers and like looks at everything. I need to redo it. I haven't really fixed these. A lot of things I haven't fixed, but I've been doing a lot of the background work of the game. So, okay, so we're in Pegasus mode. So one thing we'll look at is there's no heart points anywhere. There's life points. Now, if you remember, if you've seen the cartoon, there was a part where Duke Devlin is facing off against Pegasus to try out his new game to show Pegasus what the game is all about. And they didn't play with heart points. They played with life points. So this uses life points. This is just a practice counter right now. I don't know if 80 is too much or too little. I think it might be just enough because it's supposed to be kind of like 8,000 life points. If I do 20, it's too low. One attack with Dark Magician or Blue Eyes would defeat you. So at least with stronger monsters like Dark Magician or Blue Eyes, it takes 3 hits. What I think it was Yugi Tom. What he had said was, this is a great idea because it forces the player to have to use powerful monsters instead of just completely spamming out the weaker monsters and going straight for the Monster Lord. So I think that's great. Alright, while I'm going through this, let me go through my list. I have some special thanks that I need to give, and I'll give them at the end of the video in a separate portion. For some people actually donated through Patreon, and as I said in my last video, that actually helps a lot. In fact, in only a small amount of time, I was able to get a lot of this game done, and yeah, it allows me to pay off stuff without having to worry about working more, even though I've been working a lot. Yeah, let's go show off his ability. So his ability should work. Alright, so that I'll have to fix, because what he does is he can basically shoot at any flying monster. I think that's what it says. Yeah, can attack any monster in flight from any distance, which is a really helpful ability if you ask me. I don't have any monsters in flight. Does he fly? Oh, I need to work on this guy's ability. That is cool. I forgot about that. I am happy I write this stuff down because sometimes I don't. Yeah. Throw them out there. Anyway, I'll cut this video into 2 separate portions. That way I can show off different things. I was able, thanks to some updates to Windows 10, I'm able to now record or do screen captures without it freaking out like it did before. There's a reason why I stopped doing screen captures. Anyways, so hopefully by my next video there'll be 15 brand new monsters with brand new abilities that I haven't shown off before. I've already started working on some, and believe it or not, one of them is a Pokemon. So if you guys are okay with playing with Pokemon in this game, please let me know. The one I've been working on, which I really want an ability in the game, is, I think his name, I don't know the Pokemon very well. I only know the first generation, since that's the only generation I grew up with, and then I got too old and stopped caring. In fact, I don't really even like Pokemon Go. Yeah, Pokemon Go. I know that's probably really risky to say on the internet, but everyone has an opinion, and for me, the game doesn't feel too much like a fun game to me. There's too many apps that do pretty much the same thing. And I'm also not app type of guy, so I don't make apps because they're not fun. But anyway, his name is, I think, Smeargle or something like that. He has a paintbrush for a tail, and I've seen him before, and in order to find him, I just, on the internet, just typed in Pokemon with paintbrush tail, and he popped up. The reason why I want him is because he will paint the floor your side's colors. That way you can basically get rid of some of the players' tiles. Oh yeah, I like this guy. This guy's ability works. I've shown him off in a video. I'm sorry this is taking forever, but it's giving me a chance to talk about the game. So if there's other Pokemon you want, now remember, there is a Monster Maker request form. And I'll post it in the description below, where you can request your own monsters, and it could be anything. It could be a made-up monster you came up with, or again, like how I'm putting in Pokemon, putting your favorite Pokemon. Doesn't bother me. So I've been going through the requests, and some of your requests might already be in the game. You just don't see them. I just need to work with that stuff, because there was a huge, well, not a huge, but a terrible glitch with the saving system where it would compress the save file into the actual program, but it would keep it compressed. So it would load it, but if you made any adjustments to the save file, it kept it in a read-only mode where you couldn't overwrite it. Actually, I don't even know where the save would go. I think it would actually save it somewhere to a specific location that I sent it to, and then once the game is done, it'll delete it. It's kind of, what do you call that? Actually, I do know what they call it. I don't even know. I'm asking myself. Constructor and destructor. It's really useful to use if you're getting into programming. Which reminds me, while I'm talking about this, now I'm sorry this video is probably not the most fun video. A big question I should ask, because someone had actually made a big deal out of it, and it actually got on my nerves because it was really early in the morning for me, and it got actually on my girlfriend's nerves too, where I posted a non-related video to Dungeon Dice Monsters. Actually, I've been posting a couple non-related videos because, believe it or not, guys, I have a life outside programming where I enjoy doing other things. You know, I love programming, but is that gonna bother you guys? You know, I mean, don't be rude about it. Definitely, you know, let me know how you feel, but in a non-rude way. The person who went about it got really rude, and he got lucky I deleted his comment so early, or else my girlfriend would have probably bashed him quite a bit. And I know I kind of beat him up a little bit, because I did take it as kind of a rude remark that, you know, this is my channel, why can't I post whatever I want on it, you know? But if you guys are kind of not really happy with the fact that I'll post unrelated content, you know, not related to Dungeon Dice Monsters, because this isn't a, never ran into that before. Anyway, this is, you know, a general channel that basically posts anything that is of interest to me, not just Dungeon Dice Monsters. Do you guys want a dedicated channel? Is that better? Where you're not getting kind of, you know, spammed with different videos in your subscription area, because I know people get kind of upset about that, saying, I don't know what I'm doing. I could have already beat the crap out of myself. All right, let's go there, and my turn. Let's throw in some 4 dice. Please just let me know. You know, if you prefer me to just make a brand new channel just dedicated to this. And the reason why I'm not worried now, here we go. This is exactly what we want. Attack. So there we go. Life points go down. I need to create a better text thing, font, and I want to actually see the life points go down. Maybe even a life bar. Maybe I'll move this up. I don't know. But yeah, please guys, let me know if you want me to make a new channel. By the way, and I'll post those at the end of this video as well, people who have alpha, they have created different little sneak peek previews of this game and posted on YouTube. I greatly appreciate that. For those who I give the alpha to, please make videos. They are very entertaining for me. For some reason, they get me just really motivated, and I just feel flattered, you know, that you're playing my work. Now the game, remember guys, the game is not mine. This is not my game at all, so I don't ever say it, you know, that's mine. And the only name I have on the game is, you know, mentioning who created the graphics. In fact, you can see at the bottom, and it actually has the author, if you look in the bottom of the card, it has the author's name, the Yu-Gi-Oh! Author's name at the bottom there. And I don't claim anything rule-based or anything. I just claim the fact that the program is made by me. Now, I've had people who are worried about the whole, what is it called, cease and desist, I think that's how you pronounce it, being attacking me. For one, there's a couple of reasons why I'm kind of not worried about that stuff and why I think it's silly. For one, this isn't very popular. So, yeah. Two, no one's losing funding at all. The Game Boy Advance game, there's no way they can make any more money off of it. I don't believe, unless I think it's on the Wii U Virtual Console shop. But since I'm not publicly releasing this, they're not losing any money. And another reason, I'm not claiming any of this stuff, which I read is the mistake that other people have made, where they have claimed that the game is theirs and that they created it or whatever. But I didn't create the rules. The rules are, I adjusted the rules slightly. Also, another thing that I did, because I know all about these copyright laws, at least in America, is these images that you're seeing, even though they're taken from the Yu-Gi-Oh website, well, they're taken actually from the wiki, and they're modified. They're not even the perfect dimensions. They are slightly changed. There's a lot of things I did to kind of keep myself from getting in trouble. If I get a cease and desist, well, whatever. Then that just shows that I was kind of intimidating enough to at least worry them. But there's nothing to worry about. So people who have been talking to me about that, don't even worry about it. If it happens, it happens. If anything, I think of it more of honor that, I created something that you're intimidated by, something that, you couldn't even do yourself. But, this, like I've said from the very beginning, this game is not very hard to make. It's actually quite simple. It gets complex. The code is really, really big, mainly because I've made it that way. I'm checking for a lot of different things. I haven't run into any errors so far. This is actually really good. You know what? I should have summoned Blue Eyes Dragon before. That was stupid. Anyway, yeah, so nothing to worry as far as that goes. Alright, I'm going to end this portion right now. Alright, here's the second portion of the video. Give some thanks. It's not going to be very long because this video is almost over. I want to show off Catapult Turtle's abilities, and did it work? Yep, there it is. Cool, so the save file is working. Alright, so some special thanks, actually a big special thanks to two people who donated on Patreon, and because they donated, they both have the alpha version. So, and forgive me if I mispronounce your name. There's Luke McKellen, I think it is, and Guardian 8. Both have the alpha version, and if you want to get the alpha version, it's quite simple. One, you can just contribute something that's quite useful for me and that I use. So there's multiple people who have it. I won't give off any names, only the names of the people who have created a video. One of the people I can remember off the top of my head is Yugi Tom, and of course, the Creepy Realms. They both have made a video, and again, I really like that. Please keep on doing it. You can make as many. You could do whatever you want in the video. You could show off whatever you choose. I don't know why I'm putting right up there. That was silly. There we go. This is what I actually want. Whoops. Alright. So, moving on. And the other way is by donations. Now, you're not buying the game. You're just simply donating for my work. Not just this, but for any work I do. And because of your kind contribution, I give you the alpha. Or whatever you really want from me, I guess. Any game. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know why these 4s are over there, but whatever. I'm too lazy to fix all that. All the power come from my fingertips, so I can change whatever I want, and I can keep whatever I want, I guess. Okay, that sounds kind of jacked up, to be honest. Alright, so let's try to get that Catapult Turtle going. Well, not this time. In the meantime, you know what? Let's get Baby Dragon up, because he's always in flight. Oops. There we go. Yeah, there's a lot of graphical changes I could definitely use. You graphic designers, where are you? I really need you guys' help. Barely getting it. Oh yeah, what am I doing? I want Catapult Turtle. I need a lot of stuff. So if you give me stuff, then I will present you with the game. Of course, because if you want to see your work in action, this is one way to do it. And I believe, and I don't think everyone's really playing the game, which is okay. Or at least making videos, but there are, I think, probably like 5 or 6 people who have the alpha version right now. Maybe a little bit more. I forget how many I gave out, because I started to just give them out for anyone who can help. Also, oh, here's another way you can get the video. Or the alpha version. If you're willing to make a video, and you're willing to, I guess, just demonstrate a full game or something, as long as you're playing a game, and guess what? Talk to me, and you'll get the alpha, of course. You need the alpha to make a video, right? So, yeah, you can present whatever you want. Of course, I definitely, okay, let's see. Oh, it works, thank goodness. Let's go shoot this guy. There we go. Oh, I forgot about that. The vent screen, woohoo. See how it's so boring? That's where you guys come in. Holy cow. Oh my gosh. How'd that happen? Oh, he's dead. Alright, cool, I got him. Even though I have negative 157. Okay, so for you guys, once this version comes out, this will be fixed. I guess 5.1 is coming. Anyways, yeah, so thanks for watching, guys. That's all I really want to talk about. My video is all posted here. And yeah, watch the videos that Yugi Tom and the Creepy Realms have made. I will post their links in the description, or maybe I'll just put in those annoying annotation things that you can't get rid of. Yeah, that'll be fun. Alright, see you later.